In this video, you will learn about relationships as a part of family life. Islam strongly recommends marriage to Muslims who believe it is their duty to marry and have children, following Muhammad's example. Marriage is celebrated by Muslims in different ways around the world, but there are three common features. Firstly, it requires the willing consent of both partners, who must agree to the marriage in front of at least 2 trustworthy witnesses, and each person signs the marriage contract. Secondly, a contract which is drawn up by the couple or their families, often including an agreement about what will happen if the marriage fails. And thirdly, a dowry of money or possessions which the husband is commanded by the Quran to give as a wedding gift to his wife. In Shia Islam, this is paid as the contract is signed, but in Sunni Islam, it may be paid in stages. In Muslim societies which practice purdah, keeping women completely covered in front of men, there may be 2 separate ceremonies for the bride and groom, so they do not see each other before they are officially married. A marriage in Islam is a contract between 2 people and brings together 2 Muslim families. The contract is read out for all to hear, and it is the duty of the Ummah, the community, to make sure the terms of the contract are kept. The couple may also have to have a civil ceremony in the country in which they live if the marriage by Islamic law is not legally binding. Islamic teaching encourages the partners to treat marriage as lifelong, but the marriage only lasts as long as the contract is kept. Divorce is allowed if the marriage contract is not kept, although it is strongly disapproved of. A man can divorce a woman by saying to her 3 times, "I divorce you." This is based on Quran teaching, but there are different interpretations of it. Some believe a man can simply say this 3 times and be divorced. However, another interpretation is that after the man has said this once, there should be a 3-month period where the couple and their families attempt reconciliation, and only after that will he say the words twice more to finalize the divorce. For a woman, divorce is more difficult in Islamic law. It may be written into the marriage contract that the woman is able to divorce her husband, but she must apply to a Sharia court for approval, explaining why she wants a divorce. The council discussed the case with the husband, making sure there has been a serious attempt at reconciliation before deciding if a divorce is granted. The council also decide what happens to the dowry given to the woman as a wedding gift. A man can remarry as soon as his divorce is finalized, but a woman must wait 3 months. This is, the Quran says, in case she is pregnant, as the ex-husband remains financially responsible for his children. However, a divorced couple cannot marry each other again, unless the woman has married and divorced someone else between times. Remarriage is advised in Islam for the happiness of the individual. This is the traditional interpretation of divorce and remarriage in Islam, but some Muslims believe it should be updated to reflect the modern world. Arranged marriages are where a person's family find them a partner to marry. This traditionally happens in Islam because women do not mix freely in society, and is part of the culture of some countries. Arranged marriages are not forced marriages, and the individuals can disagree with the person chosen. In many cases of arranged marriage, Muslims grow up knowing that their parents will play this leading role in choosing their partner. Many believe that, although the couple do not know each other before the marriage, they can grow to love each other afterwards if they are well matched. Some believe that arranged marriages are more successful because the couple and their family work hard at making it work. In many societies, like in Australia, most Muslims find a partner for themselves. Being married to more than one person at any one time is called polygamy. The Quran allows a man to have up to 4 wives, as you can see in the quote on your screen, but scholars disagree as to its interpretation. Some believe this was because many men were killed in battle, and there were many widows and children to be looked after, and therefore polygamy should only be allowed in similar extreme circumstances. Others believe that, as all of the wives must be treated fairly and equally, and the Quran states that this is practically impossible, polygamy is ruled out for most men. Most Muslim men only have one wife. The law of some countries also prevents a man from having more than one wife.